Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. Alongside Chris Singleton. I'm John Shamley. And thinking we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, these guys are really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
So 2 down. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, J.R. Santana. And it's fouled away.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ball one there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next pitch misses. It's 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Tigers leave one. We played an inning. No score. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Santana in his 12th season, 34-year-old vet. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Late on that fastball.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Look out, way inside. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. And now a man into scoring position. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. Slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him swinging.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Santana in the box again, takes the strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
On the ground, 2 ball. To second, there's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. So they get 3 runs on 1 hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on. We've played 4. It's the Tigers 7 and the Yankees 2. And we're back. And now the first baseman, J.R. Santana. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Kramer back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And it's caught for the out. Stepping in, J.R. Santana. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Tap foul at the plate.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And ball one. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more. Oh, and a great stop to his knee, the throw. Throw pumps him off the bag, and he's safe. He's safe.
Well, this is unfortunate because it looked like it was going to be an awesome play, something we see on the highlights tonight and tomorrow. but you have to applaud the effort on the stop. And if you don't take care of the throw, it goes from a wow moment to one you regret really quick.
Here's the second baseman, Alfonso Morales. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Out to short. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
That one really hurts. You're already down in the game, and that error puts you even further behind. Just can't let it compound from here, though. You got to flush it, get ready for the next one, make a play, get back in the dugout.
So one out with two aboard. Corey Morales digs in now. It's in and out of his glove. The run scores from third. It's 14-7. Throw picked out of the dirt. Body save.
Comes through with the RBI. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Merrill Sizemore stepping in now for the Yankees. The Yanks down to their final strike. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll do it. The Tigers make it 6 straight victories. Santana had a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win. Went 1 for 5 with a single.
Well, at least they got the win, Boog. That's got to be the only thing lifting his mood right now. The coaching staff knows he's capable of more, and he does too.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, J.R. Santana. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability.
Whips it to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. We move on to the second here at Comerica. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, here's a big power threat. J.R. Santana. Infante back to work. Bella finds the corner. That's strike 1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Inside, almost got him.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Low makes the catch, and there's one gone. Runners at first and second with one gone.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And that is out of play. Line, and that's a base hit around third. He'll score, and the Tigers have the lead. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So bases loaded with one away. Planteni, the next to hit. Golden opportunity right here.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order. Struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him. And
on the ground to the left. Off-balance speed, there's one. And that's two.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
So two down. Now here is J.R. Santana. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Inside.
Well, that's off the plate.
And it's 1-0. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
He was all over that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
So runner at second, two down. Neff now at the plate. That one ran inside, almost got him. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Out number 3. One left for runner at first with 2 away. Dan Wildman will hit next. The Yankees down to their final strike. Swings, and this one's flared. It falls for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
First and second, 2 outs. Wiley getting ready to hit. Sends it to center, and this should be it. And that'll do it. The Tigers down to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, Boog, I can think of prettier ways to get your first win on the mound in the majors. He'll have some work to do after the blown save, but a win is a win. Congrats to him on this career milestone.
So runner at second, 2 down. Santana digs in now. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And no one can get there. Coming home. He scores to tie it up.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. And a swing and a miss there.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. A run on 2 hits. Runner at first with no outs here.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
And that one is lifted in the air. Fuentes coming on. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. One out, base is empty. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay.
Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. His 33rd homer of the year. It's 4-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boone. Aggressive, and it paid off. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
First and second, 2 outs. Sizemore, the next to hit. And a 1-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Alez makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. 2 left on. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Yankees 4. And up next for Detroit, J.R. Santana. He's already homered here in this one.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
That's too low. And that's ball 1. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Pitch misses, and the count 2-1. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. And that one almost got him. Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
One down. And now the DH, Merrill Sizemore. To first, maybe a 2-ball. To second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Bottom part of the order. 7, 8, 9. 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Yankees 5 and the Tigers 4. Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Morales now at the plate. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4.
He's out.
3, and that's the ball game. Santana played brilliantly despite the loss.
Can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. They lost, but it was in spite of his huge effort. It's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
J.R. Santana with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in runs batted in. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Detroit Tigers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And now the big-time power threat, J.R. Santana. Santana went deep in his most recent game. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for Detroit, still behind by a count of 1-0. Two on, one out. Villanueva getting ready to hit. That one hit to right. Steele sizing this one up. That's out number 2. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game.
Definitely an outlier when you consider how the game is played. It's all about velocity. It's all about exit velocity and the ability to slug and hit the ball in the ballpark. A guy like this, I'm not sure he gets scouted today or even drafted.
To third, tag, got him.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. It's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
Lewis Strange now at the plate. And that's through there for a strike. Santana off of first with 2 away. Perez throws over, and he dives back in safely. Two outs. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. Runner goes again in the dirt, and he steals third without a throw. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So it's no run. Welcome back, and coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Foul ball there.
Well, these Tigers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
On the ground, right side, French. Over to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. One down. Lionel Thacker stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Man at first, one away. On the ground, could be two. They get one. Throws in the dirt, but he scoops it. And the double play ends the inning. So they get one run. 2 hits. One was a home run. No errors and no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Tigers 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Sergio Minoso.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Field line. Back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. His 34th of the season. It's 5-4. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
2 outs, nobody on. Derek Steele up now for the Tigers. On the ground to the left, Thacker. Throw to first, ball game. And the Diamondbacks hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. Santana, certainly not the reason they lost this game. 2 hits, including that long ball.
Can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. They lost, but it was in spite of his huge effort. It's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
J.R. Santana is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in home runs. This newly crowned fan favorite ready to dazzle today. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming your way next. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Tejada, the next to hit. Man at second. Base hit. Headed for the plate. He will score and they take the lead. Now the tag at second and he's out trying for 2. And we're back. Here's a big power threat. J.R. Santana. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Santana with a homer in his last game. And that's in for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And there's one away.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
This to center field. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, these Tigers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Makes the catch for the out. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And that one fouled off.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That's to third. Langley over to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
With the tying run in scoring position in the bottom of the ninth, Steele digs in now. McCarthy is just one strike away. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks strand the tying run on base to win it. Santana with a less. So, runner at second, 2 down. Santana will hit next. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Man on second, 2 down. This one popped up. Villanueva. He makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Big swing and a miss.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Line to the left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Outside low. And that is ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swings and misses. Strike one.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. We are tied at 2.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job driving that run from third.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Runner around third. He'll score, and the go-ahead run stops at third base. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. That one outside. Ball one.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
And that one fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Hard hit left side. Langley to second. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Poetry and
2 outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on. Little chopper rolls foul. They're down to their final strike.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
McCarthy is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. J.R. Santana, the star of the show, getting ready to showcase his skills on the diamond. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. Felipe Morales will hit next. Bases loaded, 1 away. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a ground ball. Makes a sliding stop. The feed for 1. Throws in the dirt, but he scoops it. And the double play ends the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We move to the 2nd in Toronto. Blue Jays 2 and the Tigers nothing. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's a big power threat. J.R. Santana.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Joe back to work. The other way. Makes the grab, 1 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good.
Runner takes off. Foul ball there. That one missed.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside.
Craig Plantenny up now for the Tigers. Chop to third. Throws across the diamond. They limit the damage here. So they get one, but end up leaving the base. 2 outs, base is empty.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Up the middle. Makes the play, and that's out number 3. But they go deep twice. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Johnny Gallegos.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Liner caught at second.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
1 down. And now the first baseman, J.R. Santana, 1 for 3. And that one is lifted in the air. Neal on his way over. And it's caught for the out. Sam Alez, the next to hit. The Tigers down to their final strike. On the ground, and this should do it. That's the ball game. Santana with an okay game in the loss.
I think they expect him to make larger contributions.
And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, J.R. Santana. Line drive. Makes the catch for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And a foul ball. Martin with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Line drive, caught. Back now in Toronto. Leading off, J.R. Santana. Santana measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Foul ball. And that one fouled off. Up and in, and that is ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Gone. That one felt good. Home run number 35 on the year. It's 5-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner, but he did a great job of covering it, and he hit the ball out of the park.
And a foul ball.
Well, these Tigers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Only 2 strikeouts so far, and obviously they've been able to pick up plenty of hits, so it's been an impressive one.
2 strikes.
St. Paul, the lead runner out at second. Steele on at first with nobody out. On the ground, 2 ball. Boots it. And everyone's safe. They're loaded.
Well, that grounder up the middle made it a little more challenging than a routine ball right at him, but it's definitely a play you expect to make as a middle infielder, and I'm sure he wants that one back, but for now, he's just got to get ready for the next one, make a play.
Man at second with 1 away. Felipe Morales next up for the Blue Jays. lead into center. That's a base hit. Mortero around third. He'll score easily. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for two. Back here at Rogers Center, we go to the ninth. And here's the first baseman, J.R. Santana.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. In the air out to center. Leahy on the move. Can't get there. Base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a
runner takes off. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Off the plate inside. 3-1. Movement in the bullpen. Charlie Shelley getting ready to go. Ford warming up as well. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. That when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his fifth strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
David Lewis up now for the Tigers. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
2 strikes.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Battling here as he fouls it away. Bangs another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Tigers 8, the Jays 4. Two down, bases empty. So up next for Toronto, Felipe Morales. 2 outs, bases empty. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll do it. The Tigers even this series up at a game apiece. Santana was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get. J.R. Santana with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in runs batted in. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. Second inning set to go. Stepping in the long ball threat, J.R. Santana. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Fought off foul. That's in there. And it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Neal makes the play, and that is that. 2 men left stranded. First and second, no outs. Morales getting ready to hit. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And off the face of the wall. Runner around third. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
I think he got a great read and or jump as he was trying to score from second on that one. Nice execution by the defense. Come up throwing, hit the relay man, and then onto the plate. Beautiful example of a well-executed play.
And first offering is fouled off. Santana, a former home run derby champ, over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and they traded for him earlier this year. He swings and fouls one off.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here. One gone, runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, J.R. Santana. 0 for 3 in this one. Late with the swing there.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Goes to second for 1. The double play ends it right here. Santana had a game to forget in the loss.